Welcome on in to the Real Kipper and Bourne Show Season 5. This is our 2-hour Blue Jay edition of our program. Nick Kypreos, Justin Bourne, Sammy McKee. A very happy Sammy McKee. Jake the Snake Schultz and Derek Brandeo. We are live on Sportsnet 360, Sportsnet 650 in Vancouver, 960 in Calgary, and streaming always on Sportsnet Plus. Included in all of that, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube when you can't catch us live. In a few minutes, we'll welcome in Steve Alliquette, analyst for the New York Rangers, MSG CEO, Clearsight Analytics, always a lot of fun. In the next hour, also will be joining us Tom Fitzgerald, general manager of the New Jersey Devils. Somewhere out there, there's a Toronto Maple Leaf hockey game, but I don't know if anybody's noticing that at all in the city of Toronto. Or for that matter, right across Canada, as we, as Canadians, get our first World Series in 32 years. Wow. And we sent our very own Sammy McKee on assignment last night to cover that Blue Jay game.
Who sent?
Your wallet?
My pocketbook sent me?
On assignment. So where do you want to start? Was that you on a lamppost last night?
Do we have the picture of you? I just texted to Derek last night. I forgot to
What
send it.
picture?
The picture of you downtown amidst
yeah.
the... Yes. Is there a better picture of Sam?
That justifies
than this?
who you are.
I love this picture.
Right?
I also love that, like, it's only you turned to the camera. Like, it's...
You are...
Shout out my wife, Allison, for taking that picture.
You are amongst your people there, right?
Yeah, those are my
Like, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Would you go into that mosh pit?
I would be desperately trying to get out of it.
I
would
ran
be
right in the middle.
sprinting and pushing.
See, that would have been me like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
It's okay. It's good for you,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, not really the way I'm feeling today. Like, I think my head hit the pillow at 4:30 a.m. last night, boys. Like, I had a bit of a night. I'm not going to lie. But I can't help but just be euphoric for Toronto Blue Jays fans all across our country. There's people all over the country that love the team. And you just got to put up with a lot of crap as sports fans, not just like Toronto sports fans. Every sports fan goes through heartbreaks, and you just don't get a lot of nights like last night. It's just, you have to just really revel in it. And I am. I'm over the moon. I can't believe I witnessed that last night.
Did you know off the bat at Georgia it was gone?
I thought it was maybe off the wall.
For the record, Sam was like 10.
Yeah, I had
good
amazing seats. And it was right by me. I thought he was maybe going to bang it off the wall. Yeah. But when Randy Arozarena pulled up, he pulled up. I was like, oh, is he going to play it off the wall? And then he was like, oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, my, no. Oh. And I hugged a lot of people, a lot of strangers. Great section. Just an unbelievable experience. 10 out of 10.
Can I ask what you paid for your tickets?
You can't, because my mom listens to this show.
Mom, close your ears.
I paid face value. So, like, I didn't pay
Okay.
an exorbitant
It
amount.
was. That sounds like a really good deal for Game 7.
It was an unbelievable deal. Yeah.
And
But it was still a lot, but it was good.
See, the same thing happened to us when in the New York Rangers when we were up 3-1. Game 5 was more expensive than Game 7.
Because people thought they were going to see.
They don't want to be there to lose.
Yeah.
And that would bring the value down.
And here's what I'll say about the crowd last night. Unbelievable the whole night. Even when they were down. Me, not included. I was desperately...
Buddy, we're on the chat room.
Yeah.
We're on a chat.
Yeah, I know. Listen.
There's times when you participate, and then there's times when I could feel your anxiety, and you don't respond.
I wish our chat could be
We're-
public. 'cause
we're
you're both
fire
a
and
joke.
ice.
Because you are like, this one's over. We're the best. You know, whatever. And everything. It's over.
I'm
it's
like,
over.
Yeah. You. Let's face it. You thought they were done.
Absolutely. I thought
Okay.
they were done. Here's what... Would you like me a sampling of what I said to you guys last night? Quickly. He had to wear the effing jersey.
Yeah, you're blaming
This
Jersey
is
for
over with a
loss.
bunch of O's.
Yeah,
Well, at least we're back to 4-6.
Isn't our time slot
And
for the show?
don't love the field right now. They need runs right now. Those are the 4 messages I said.
Thanks for your contribution.
Yeah, and then OMG when the home run was hit. So
Okay. And can you read mine?
there's a
With-
lot.
With Springer coming to the plate.
Kip recommended, he had a good managerial piece of advice. He said, hit a home run to Springer. It'll be the biggest one, the second biggest one in Jay's history, I think you said.
I said, hit a home run. It would be the second second biggest in history. And then a minute later, he hit it.
Boom.
And that's George.
That to be able to sit here and tell you guys that I was 10 rows up from maybe one of the greatest moments in the history of the city for sports, it's pretty special.
That's pretty
It's
awesome.
just really special. So
Yeah.
lucky to get to do this stuff, boys. I'm pretty emotional today.
You saving your pennies for the Dodgers?
It's a different animal. Like the tickets for the CS were like attainable, but like I'm looking at them, it's
Like $6,000 a ticket?
It's a different animal.
Is it or $6,000 for a pair?
No, that's for a ticket.
So 12,000 for a pair.
That was
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But
We'll see what happens.
now you're inviting worldwide
Yes.
markets in, and that's what is driving the price now. People are flying in to be a part of a Toronto LA World Series.
The Ohtani factor is huge. Hey, speaking of flying in the crowd last night, when I was down there where that picture was, this guy stopped me. Michael stopped me. He's like, I flew in from Taiwan. He's like, I listen to you guys' show every day in Taiwan.
No way.
And he's like, I flew in for games 6 and 7 to go to the games. I'm from Toronto. And he's like, would you like to smoke a dart with me? And I said, yes, Michael, I would. And we hacked a glorious dart together.
That's amazing.
So there you go.
That's amazing.
You took a dart from a stranger. It could
Yes.
be laced.
It may have been.
Yeah, he hoped it
With
was.
happiness.
It was
Anyways.
really cool over the city. We'll talk a bit more about it in the Leafs Hour. Actually do some sort of comparisons that the Leafs can learn from that lineup, that chemistry, that group. Because that is a pretty cool the way they're built. You know, different than I think how the Dodgers are built.
Yeah.
You know, which is just superstar, money.
Hockey?
Bo will be back.
Hockey boys?
We're gonna get Bo. What do you think about Bo? Where do you even put him?
Bo is interesting to me because
I'm a little worried about it.
I think a player of Bo Bichette's caliber is going to want to play his position. And I think it gets a little bit awkward. And
Can't DH him?
well, then where are you going to put
George,
Springer?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He can't play the outfield, can he?
can.
He can't. I mean, he took a 98-mile-an-hour heater off his knee, and he was swinging with one leg last night. So I don't know. You got to put him on the roster, clearly, but some awkward questions.
Game 1, Friday night. I believe we will be
What
a
you guys
part
doing?
of a
Man, are
doubleheader
you
against
kidding
the
me?
Buffalo Sabres.
Kip and I
So-
are working game 1.
Oh, that's incredible.
The league is looking at options.
Are they?
Yeah,
Really?
but I don't know. I don't know if anything can get done. I think
It's
it's.
Saturday.
I think it's driven by the home team. You're going to have to convince the Buffalo Sabres to push the game to 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, and
The
I'm
problem
not
is they
sure.
played the night before,
I'm not
and-
sure Buffalo wants to do that.
Thing is, here's my
Our AAA
I'll
affiliates
argue this.
there.
I was
Just
gonna
push
say,
away.
I'll argue this. Buffalo Sabres fans are mostly Jays fans, right? That's their team.
It could be
Yankees.
25,
Yankees.
20% of the people in there are Canadian.
Yeah. I do think that there would be interest from the Sabres. So Saturday, there's a chance. I think there's a chance. I can't see them moving Friday. You play a 4 p.m. Friday
I
game?
think there's a better chance of them moving Friday than Saturday.
Is that right?
I just think with the sponsors and all Hockey Night in Canada, it's a coast-to-coast thing.
If you went 5 p.m., you're done by 7:30. First pitch is 8 o'clock.
I got to say, there's a lot of people smiling around here today. So some big,
Sportsnet?
some big smiles around Sportsnet. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
A couple high fives.
I by the way, I park on the first floor of the underground
Yeah,
parking.
yeah.
I was every day first floor. Nothing there, nothing second. Down to P4 today.
P4.
Everyone's in the building.
Everybody's in the building.
No work from home days today.
Sniffing out tickets already.
I didn't even know P4 existed.
It's just dirt.
Okay.
Oh.
I dare our next guest, Steve Alaquette, to come on our show today with an LA Dodgers hat.
No.
Never. I need to get myself a Jays hat. I'm sorry, I don't have one today.
Analyst for the New
Next
York
Tuesday.
Rangers and Clear Sight Analytics, and always a great contributor to the Real Kipper and Bourne Show. Valley, how are you, pal?
I'm good. I'm good, guys. Congratulations. That was a hell of a game. I wish I could have seen it last night. We were covering the game. Rangers played Minnesota. Wasn't able to watch it live, but I've been watching every game since they beat the Yankees, and I'm very happy for you all.
Yeah, well, we're
Appreciate that,
pumped.
pal.
We're pumped.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay. God, this could be a record of longest intro to another sport
Right,
on our
back to
show
hockey.
in 5 years. But we will talk a little hockey. I want to stay with your New York Rangers. I saw a picture on the internet yesterday that copied Mark Messier's guaranteed win night in Jersey by saying, instead of Mark's "we will win tonight," they superimposed JT Miller's face, and it was "we will score tonight."
Laugh it up, huh? Laugh
Right?
it up, NHL.
But hey, the guarantee came through. They did score.
Yeah. 57 seconds in, and then that was it for the night. It was the worst game the teams played since the home opener. They had 2 high danger chances in the entire game. Look, guys, my job the morning after, I get up pretty early. We're doing, bringing all the games in from the night before. And the first thing I cover, obviously, is the Rangers, and I want to see what all the scoring chances look like. And you know what? I was reminded of something this morning. You need to make the goalie's head move when you take a one-timer. So I'm watching all of the mid-danger chances. They had 8 of them. And mid-danger chances, they almost give you a conflict of where offense comes from. They look like they're pretty good, but they're not that hard for the goalie when you put yourself in the goalie's skates. I'll explain. And because we're on camera here, you guys can see me, and I'll do my best to at least represent what's happening here on camera for the listeners. But the goalie's head, when the puck is going from behind the net to the slot area, the goalie's head has to move 180 degrees. So you're behind the net, and then the first time you see the puck, it's almost a surprise because you're going in blind and you're trying to pick it up quick and you're trying to set your feet, which makes it a grade A scoring chance. The same way when a puck goes east to west, your head moves 180 degrees to go from right to left or left to right. Again, that's why it's a grade A scoring chance. But when one-timers are passed from the wall to the middle, or from the side of the net when the player gets above the goal line to slot, it's more like 90 degrees instead of a 180.
Right.
And it's easier. It may look difficult because of the location, but it's not as hard of a save. So the Rangers had 8 of those in the game. And again, I'm looking at the video this morning and I'm just saying to myself, they're missing the mark on where shot quality comes from. And they haven't been able to score. And they have players on their roster that haven't been able to elevate the puck on scoring chances. And they're really spending too much time with puck on stick. And I think that, from me coming on the show and representing this enough times, you guys are with me here. You've got to have the puck off your stick in less than half a second to be effective. And that's been the issue for the team. Just too much time on the stick. I was looking at this afternoon. Lafreniere, over the last 3 years, his shooting percentage on those scoring chances I just mentioned, it's 15 goals below league average. And there's a few other guys in the team that are culprits here. So it's like saying your process is great, you get plenty of scoring opportunities, but you don't finish. And I think they're trying to figure out what they can do to help their process and help their finishing ability, because they've been defending much better and Igor's playing lights out, but they're not winning hockey games.
What'd you make of that Wild team who started the year pretty good? They're only 500, but I kind of like what they're building there.
Well, the Wild were, Borny, their power play is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I'll start there. So I was looking at all of their power play chances yesterday morning, preparing for the game, and they've scored 10 power play goals going into last night. 6 of them have been across the screen. And I'll explain this one too, because the video is outstanding. That Eriksson Ek, he's the best net front guy in the NHL at screens. He at least registers the most of them. And what he does is, when he gets net front, he's working in tandem with Kaprizov. And you know who else is nasty is that Zeev Buliam, the defenseman. I mean, that guy can pedal up there as good as anybody in the league. He's nasty. So he or Kaprizov are up top. And I think I mentioned this in the previous show where they actually cross the midline at the blue line. They cross the midline. And as soon as they do that, you can see the goalie's head go from strong side shoulder to weak side shoulder, and they throw it back across the other way. Well, the goalies are getting all tied up. And there's also times where Eriksson Ek is just screening on the pass, and they're hitting Kaprizov to the Leon Draisaitl spot. And he's